Hi there, this is Lee from coloringqueen.net, and today I've got a great book for you. It's called a Colouring Book for Seniors and Beginners, easy to moderately difficult illustrations. So if you have any sort of visual impairment, arthritis, or just a short attention span, you don't like all those fiddly bits, then this might be the book for you. Now, it is only a small book. It's approximately 21 centimetres by 21 centimetres, so would fit nicely in a handbag for travelling. The cover is glossy and it gives you an idea of what it would look like coloured in. We've got a little title page where we can test our mediums and markers on it, and a simple mandala type design. You can see that the outline is quite dark black, making it easy to see, and you know, there's a couple of smallish fiddly bits, but really pretty super simple and easy to see, in my opinion. The pages are white, they're very thin. It's the sort of paper that we expect from colouring books produced by independent artists nowadays. So always put a piece of paper behind it to protect your work showing through on the other side. We've got another simple type image here, a spiral one. And you know, these little black dots and stuff, if they're too hard for you to see, I just leave them the way it is, you know. Don't be frightened that you've got to colour everything in. Sometimes, you know, it looks good just leaving things alone and not colouring too much. See, some of these squiggly things, they might just look better, you know, left alone and not even worry about them and just colour around. You know, that can often give a great impact. The good thing about this is that if you do like all your blending and your shading and whatnot, then there's lots of opportunities here to do that, but you've got a bit more room, you know, so you don't need to worry about it being too small and fiddly and sharpening up those pencils all the time. Now, the other thing that you'll notice is there's a bit of variety in the images. So some are a little bit more complex than others and have a little bit more detail. And you know, maybe they're for the time when you feel super good, or you've got a magnifying lamp, or you just want to have a go and do something that's a little bit more complex. But you don't have to do it all in one sitting, you know, you can do it over time. Just, you know, remember what colours that you've used. A good idea is to write in the colour, like the colour number of the pencil, for example, on one of the areas that you're still to colour, so then you know what you've got to pick up and start with again the next time. So this is quite a complex and fiddly image, but it'd be good if you've got lots of time and you just wanted to do a little bit every now and again, and you know, maybe go back to it. And again, if these small spaces are too difficult for you, I would just leave them and just leave them the way they are and colour in these bits. This bit of paper might be useful to cut out and use as a blotter if you don't have a piece of paper handy. On the back we've just got a little thumbnail of what that looks like uncoloured and coloured, and you can see they've used like a little bit of shading and blending there to give it more depth. You don't have to do that, you know, it's all about having fun and relaxing, enjoying yourself. So I hope you've enjoyed a colouring book for seniors and beginners. It's got easy to moderately difficult illustrations and might be a good one to have in your arsenal, you know, for the times when you don't feel like all the fiddly bits of colouring books. So until next time, happy colouring, and please check out my blog at coloringqueen.net. Really love to see you over there.